have to do is we're going to take our bowl. All right, and we're going to put in our flour, our salt, and our cream of tartar. Does anyone not have cream of tartar? I have a few substitutes you can use. Ed, welcome.
We don't have any.
You don't have any. Okay. So Ted, if you don't have cream of tartar, I'm using baking powder. So baking powder is cream of tartar and baking soda.
I have lemon juice for my substitute.
Or lemon juice works too. Yep. Okay, so just to be clear, in the chat, I'm going to put the amount of ingredients. We're going to do 2 cups flour. So with your measuring cup, we want 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of salt.
Pardon? We need
and 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar.
4 cups of salt.
3/4. So that's just under a.
Wait, we put flour, salt, lemon.
4.
Okay, so it's flour,
Okay, so
salt.
3/4 cup.
Cream of tartar. Yes, cream.
Wait, so we put in the flour, the salt, and
Yeah, so only those 3 ingredients first. So 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of salt, 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, or baking powder, or lemon juice. Those all are good substitutes, and then you're just going to mix those up.
No.
So if you have a 1/4 cup measuring spoon, you need 3 of those to do the cup of salt. There you go, Ted.
Wait, is it supposed to be still a bit slurry?
Yeah, so it's not fully formed yet, so you just want to mix the ingredients together.
Wait, what about the vegetable oil? Do we put that in yet?
All right, so you're all mixed in, Ruth? Okay. Okay, so if all your ingredients are mixed together, the next step is to add the water and oil. But for this part, how many people are using the kettle for the heat?
What do we mix?
Okay, so Ted, you can look up above. It's 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of salt, and 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Okay, so it looks like some people are ready for the next step. Okay, so once again, for this step, we're going to need either boiling water, so that's when you put on your kettle, or you can put it over medium heat. So just how many people are using a kettle? Okay, so for those who are using the kettle, we're going to have to put some water in your kettle and boil the water.
I've already done that.
Okay, so some people are ahead of the game. They've already boiled the water. Okay, so if you would like to add color, if you have boiling water, you need to add the food coloring to the boiling water.
I don't think this is right. I don't really know what's happened. Maybe I need to add some more flour.
I needed like the oil.
Yeah,
I think
so
I only
if
put in
you're,
1 cup of flour, but it looks so liquidy.
and so yeah, if you add more flour, that will definitely thicken it up, Ruth. Okay, so when you have hot water, you're going to add a little bit at a time. See, we don't want it too runny. So hot water, just try a little bit, mix it in.
At the top it says cup of flour, cream sauce.
Yeah. So what we're aiming for is 1 cup to 1.5 cups of hot water. But I want you to do it in a little bit at a time. We don't want it too watery. So, yeah, so even if you want to try putting that into a measuring cup, Gloria, just so we have a bit of a more precise measurement. But that works too. So just a little bit of hot water at a time until it becomes the right consistency.
Wait, should I add my coloring now?
Yeah, so Ruth, add the coloring to the hot water.
How much oil do we need? How much do we need? Just like a little drop?
I'd say 5 drops is good. Start with 5 drops, and if you need a little bit more color, you can add a bit more.
How much oil do we need?
Okay, so oil is a very good question. We need 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons.
Yeah, so if you've added your hot water and you think the mix is right, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. Remember, oil can be vegetable oil.
Tablespoons of oil.
Or it can be...
I don't know. Wait, mine's coming together, but it's still a bit crumbly. But it's flax on my hand.
Okay, so you want to play with the recipe a bit. Maybe you need a little bit more water. We also need to add the vegetable oil and coconut oil.
This is not working. The blue isn't. Oh, 1.5 cups of hot water.
Okay, so if yours isn't coming together, you always have the option of trying a new batch as well. Sometimes you have to change little things to make it stick together really well. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of coconut oil.
This is where it's silent. Now it's warm. I feel like laughing.
Good. So just remember for the hot water, you're probably going to need 1 cup to 1.5 cups of hot water.
It looks like lumpy dough. What will happen? Will it explode like this? No. We're making Play-Doh. Oh no, I put in far too much water. You want to do it?
Okay, so there is one last step. It's okay if it looks pretty doughy. Because the last step you're going to do is to knead the dough. Yeah, so that's okay, Ted. It's looking pretty good.
Oh. We can't find any food coloring.
No, that's okay. That just means you're going to have clear Play-Doh.
I have 2 colors, but I don't know what one to choose.
Okay.
So, can I mix them together?
It's totally up to you, Gloria. You got to choose the color that you want your Play-Doh to be.
I can do. I need to improvise because I just put in far too much water, so I need to keep adding flour to make it more doughy.
Okay. Yeah, so it does need to be doughy. If everyone is happy with just mixing in all the ingredients, the next step is to put it in your bag. Put it in a Ziploc bag.
Just flatten them down.
And you're just going to knead it for a few minutes. So kneading is just you're going to squish it. So you're going to just keep squishing it and playing with it until it becomes really smooth. Okay, so Evie's putting hers in a Ziploc bag. Perfect. And then Evie, you're just going to knead it with your hands until it becomes smooth. So you're just going to squish it and move it around. Awesome. Looks like Heidi's on the bag step as well. That's great. Perfect. So Gloria, a little bit at a time for that.